Uniswap has just launched its own layer 2 blockchain. It's called Unichain. In this video, let's break down why you should care about Unichain.
At launch, will be the fastest OP stack chain, 1 second block time. In the coming months, we're going to be working towards 250 millisecond sub blocks.
Uniswap is trying to build the fastest OP stack chain with 1 second block time. What is this sub block that he is talking about? So you can think of sub blocks as mini blocks, like small blocks, and these blocks are given a name called as flash blocks. See in this image, there are these small mini blocks called as flash block number 1, number 2, and number 3. And later, all of these flash blocks come together and make a full block. These flash blocks are nothing but pre-confirmations that are issued by the TEE, aka Trusted Execution Environment. What is the TEE? We will be looking into it in a while. In short, these flash blocks are just pre-confirmations which are partial but quick.
And so what we're doing within the TE is basically like building these smaller blocks that are ultimately being laddered up into these bigger blocks that the sequencer is posting.
What is this TEE, aka Trusted Execution Environment? So in reality, TEE is basically a Intel hardware chip. It can either be Intel SGX chip or an Intel TDX hardware chip. To get an analogy of a TEE, you can think of it as a black box that is being abstracted by everyone else. Not even the computer owner can see what's happening inside. You might be having this question. All of the users are sending their transactions to the TEE, which is the Trusted Execution Environment. What is happening inside this TEE, right? So all of these users are sending their transactions to this TEE, which is the Trusted Execution Environment. So let's take an example to better understand like how things are working. So all of these transactions are encrypted in the mempool so that nobody can see which are the pending transactions. So if you know about like MEV attacks, so yeah, maybe like we can talk about MEV in a while. So yeah, so basically the first step is all of the transactions are encrypted in the mempool so that nobody can publicly see all of the pending transactions. And there is no MEV attack or like sandwich attacks that can happen. So these are like publicly not visible, they are encrypted. And after the mempool, they are ordered inside this TEE. And after ordering of the transactions, it is sent to the execution engine. So all the transactions are executed inside this trusted execution environment. And this TEE batches all of them into smaller blocks called as flash blocks. I guess by now the idea of TEE, that is the black box, and the flash blocks are a little bit clear to you.
In the TE, we are kind of enforcing that transactions are ordered in a fair priority gas auction, which we can then use to basically enhance how we do trades through things like Uniswap X.
There are two important points that I want to emphasize on. First one being the mempool and the second one being the ordering. So mempool is encrypting all of the transactions, so nobody can see like what trade is happening and like where is it happening. As well as the ordering of the transactions is happening inside this TEE, right? And the ordering of the transaction cannot be made by any MEV bot because as like the transactions are encrypted, as well as the ordering will be happen according to the fair price auction. You just give a gas priority fee and that's it.
The UNI token and Uniswap community to kind of play a role in verifying the chain.
Unichain validators can only verify that TE's flash blocks are either valid or not. The validators cannot change the ordering of the transaction as well as they cannot insert their own transactions. They can only approve the TE flash blocks, either they are valid or they are not.
Like any chain within the superchain, you get very, very fast bridging. And moving assets between a non-superchain chain and a superchain chain, the fundamental underlying bridges that are used are just going to be, more expensive or slower or have more risk associated.
Unichain is built on top of OP stack. So this stack is used by different layer 2s like base blockchain, then there is mode blockchain, there is Optimism. So all of these blockchains are built on top of OP stack. This makes Unichain the part of superchain ecosystem. So a network of layer 2s that can talk to each other. This will enable Unichain to support cross-chain transfers between different super chains. Thank you so much for watching the video until here, and feel free to drop your comments below if you think that if there was something I missed upon or if there was something which I said was incorrect. So yeah, feel free to drop your comments below. And until then, stay safe, stay fit, and see ya.